The Gapvot Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the Hitchhikers SMP. The storm is producing thunder, lightning, and showers and is expected to continue through until tomorrow evening, producing damaging winds located in the overworld and any moderate temperature area, moving west at about 64 kilometers per hour. Expected hazards include charged creepers, zombified piglins, witches, and of course, lightning-sparked fires. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Welcome back to the Hitchhikers SMP. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Yep, I need some charged creepers for the next bit of the arcade. And it really is as easy as this, isn't it? We just grab a creeper, put it in a boat. Nice. Okay, getting dangerous. Put it in a boat, like so. Get a little close, so that one of them activates. Let it blow up. Take the head, and bada bing, bada boom, we have ourselves a creeper head. This is actually the second time I've done it. We need 6 of these. Take this! Perfect. Oh, he's on fire. I forgot that when they're in the desert, they... Oh, that's scary. There's 3 of them. When they're in the desert, they don't actually unignite. And by that, I mean that the rain doesn't extinguish them because there is no rain in the desert biome. Okay, I gotta be careful of this creeper right here. But it's okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, light. Oh, okay. Well, that creeper died anyway. Unfortunately, charged creepers only drop 1 head, even if they kill multiple other creepers. Or multiple other mobs, I should say. Oh, wrong one! Wrong trident! Oh man, that was terrifying. Well, he dropped his charged creeper head. Wasn't expecting that. Does it need to be raining in the desert for the lightning to hit? No, it doesn't. That's good to know, actually. I actually did not know that. Oh, but it died Oh, I threw my trident. It died anyway. So not like it matters. I could just use charged creeper heads, couldn't I? That certainly would be different. I just need 6 of them anyway. So the reason I need these heads is for whack-a-mole, but I'm gonna make it whack-a-creeper. Whack-a-creeper! That doesn't sound as good as whack-a-mole, I have to say. But I digress. We have some arcade machines to make. Let's get to it! And with that, we have almost every single arcade machine done in the arcade. We have our pinball game, and there's 3 of them. They're pretty much the same thing, just with a different glazed terracotta and different assortment of mushrooms in different areas. Then we have Wack-a-Creeper with our little hammer hanging out in the hammer rack. We have some creeper heads already popping out. A little painting in the background to indicate what this game is. Then, if we come over here, we have our Old West shooting game. You can tell we have like a little painting here. I always think this painting looks like a desert theme with some cacti in the background. And so I think this works well for a shooter game. And then up here we have our punching bag game, although it kind of looks like it could be a can opener or a coffee machine. So I'm probably gonna have to add some detail on the side over here. Maybe like a boxing glove or something. And I was talking to Gort and he suggested using his head as a punching bag. And so, I mean, that's what we did. Hiya! Then we have our basketball game, and I really like how this one turned out. We have some pumpkins for the basketballs. We have a scaffolding with some cobwebs around it for the net. And last but certainly not least, we have Guitar Hero, which is not finished. This is the last game I need to work on, and then we're done with the games in the arcade, and we can move on to something else here. But I'm not finished with this one. I actually want to decorate this a little bit. For example, it's definitely missing some guitars, it's missing a little bit of shape, maybe like some speakers, like how the Dance Dance Revolution has some speakers. And what I'm thinking we use for the guitars is a mace. I think it has a nice shape to it, and I think it would work out very well. But I don't want to use this one. This is my beautiful enchanted mace. It's one of a kind. Literally, I only have one of them. But to get maces, we need heavy cores. And to get heavy cores, we need ominous vaults. And to open ominous vaults, we need ominous keys. And to get ominous keys, we need to drink bottles of bad omen and take on some trial chambers. And to get bottles of omen, we need to take on some pillager captains. And to take on pillager captain, I'm just kidding guys, we're not gonna do any of that because I have actually built a trial chamber farm. I did this months ago when I was over at Gort's house, and I don't think I've showed it off on camera yet. But all the way out here at 1600 on the x-axis, -51 on the z-axis, or z-axis for those across the pond. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. We have our trial chamber farm, and it's kind of annoying over here because Gort set up like some trapdoors or something. I don't know what this is doing. What the heck is happening? What is this? Hello? I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no idea what this trapdoor is supposed to be doing. So, we're gonna ignore it. But I set up this farm, and it collects the trial keys. This is supposed to be ominous keys, breeze heads, breeze rods, golden carrots, bones, and slime balls. Everything else we're just throwing in the garbage. Well, which is this chest, I guess. Wait, if I flick this, well, that stops the trapdoor. Okay, hold on. Let's bring our sound back up then. Okay, so flipping that turns off the trapdoor, it seems. Cool. I bet you're wondering, Curtis, how does this work? Well, my silly friend, if we take this minecart, we're gonna place it right here, hit the button, and get sent on our merry way. We get put in a minecart that takes us around to each of the different spawners throughout this trial chamber. And I have an auto clicker, which means that I can just sit here with the auto clicker going and it'll automatically kill these mobs for me, which is very nice, very easy, very cash money. And then once all the mobs are done being killed, it'll actually drop out the items. They will get put into a water stream below. And here, let's free cam. You can see that the water stream comes into this little hole here, and it actually gets led through this entire area up to our collection system, which is all the way up here. We have some timers so that we know when we have actually finished with this spawner itself. We just have to wait a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna make this a little bit faster because I'm an impatient person. So once this is done, we actually get sent on our merry way, activating the next spawner, and we can continue with the farm. And this takes us around to, I think, this takes us around to 13 different spawners, which gives us a lot of opportunities to collect keys, to collect all sorts of goodies. And if we drink Bad Omen, we also get quite a bit of ominous keys as well, which is very nice. But I'm not going to stay here the entire time because we have other things to do. I already have a bunch of ominous keys. Let's get hunting for a heavy core. 2 of them to be precise. So I have 32 ominous trial keys, and I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. Alright, I just want the heavy core and I'll get out of your way. I'm really sorry. Yep, sorry for bothering you. Sorry for bothering you. Oh, excuse me, coming through. No thank you, I don't want any. Well, that was easy. There we go. Alright, what do we get? Diamonds. I don't need no stinking diamonds, I need a heavy core. Who shot me? Well, that was easy. Please let me get the heavy core. Please let me get the heavy core. Oh. Please, 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 please. Just one. Just one. I just need one, please. Heavy core. Heavy core. Heavy core. Bogus. Okay, maybe in this one. Please. A heavy core. Heavy core. We got one. Oh, that's so good. Oopsie daisy. Heavy core, heavy core, heavy core. Please. Please. Rip. Alright, you better give me a heavy core. This one's a dangerous room to be in. No? Oh my gosh. Heavy core, heavy core, heavy core. Alright. Give me a heavy core, please. No heavy core? That's not a heavy core. That's a heavy block of iron. What about you, sir? Any heavy cores for me? Please? No? Perfect. Why would you? Alright, heavy core. Get me that heavy core, baby. No heavy core. Please! Oh, yes! Okay, perfect. Perfect. We're done. That's all we needed. I don't even care anymore. Just get me the heck out of here. Where's the exit? It's literally right at the entrance. Okay, we can go home now. Alrighty, so we got Wind Burst, so I'm definitely going to be putting that on my mace. My main mace. But then we also have collected 2 heavy cores, and we already had breeze rods. But look at that. 2 more maces. But now, my creepy crawly friends, it's time to finish Guitar Hero. Most of the time I edit these things out and do a little bit of a time lapse for it, but I think I'm going to walk through this one a little bit. Since it's the last arcade machine, we actually have to do. The very first thing I'm going to do is create this little platform off the side of it. Very similar to how I have it for the other arcade machines, where we have like the 2-block tall cabinet, and then we have a little bit of an extruded front face. But I am noticing that this one does not go all the way out to the edge. And if we compare it to some of the other ones, it looks like that's the case with most of them, that they don't fully go to the edge of the cabinet. With one exception, of course. 2 exceptions? 3 exceptions? But all the other ones, it looks like the extrusion does not reach the edge of the cabinet. But because we already have exceptions anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and keep it as is, all the way to the edge here. It does come out a little bit too far though, so we are going to shrink it. And for our purposes, it also might be a little bit too tall. Okay, maybe about that big would work. Then with all the arcade cabinets, I have like this angled bit at the top of each of those extrusions. And all the arcade cabinets have that. I don't think there is an exception, except for like the specialty ones, like the there's obviously not one for the air hockey table. There's obviously not one for the pinball machines or Wack a Creeper. But here we'll add one. So I'll go ahead and copy this one's transform. And we'll go ahead and add another block. Paste it in, and then let's start messing with it. I think a 15-degree angle will do. And then we just need to position it. And as you can see, it's not an exact fit. I can't even speak right now. As you can see, it's not an exact fit on either side. Either on this side where it's closest to the screen, you can see it has that little gap there. But then also on the front, it's actually overlapping quite a bit too. So we're gonna make some slight adjustments to it. Okay, and I think that might be perfect. Yeah, don't see any gaps right there, and it doesn't look like there's much overlap here at all. It's like very, very tiny, almost non-existent. Okay, now let's go ahead and try making that first guitar. So we're gonna try getting it to stand up perfectly straight, and then we're gonna drop it down. so that it's close to the ground. Maybe not exactly on the ground, but close enough. Maybe like right there. I actually think the scale works too. Okay, and one more. Perfect. For the next step, I'm kind of basing it off of the hammer for the Wack Creeper game, where I have like a little rack for the hammer to rest in. I think we're gonna do something similar for the two guitars. So I think we can maybe do something like this with the scaffolding, and then we're just gonna drop it down. So if we do something just like that, we'll go ahead and copy that transform, and then we'll go ahead and lock it. We're gonna do pretty much the exact same thing for this one right here. We'll go ahead and paste that transform, and perfect. Okay, next step is actually getting the buttons on the guitar. Okay, and I just looked it up, and the color order goes green, red, yellow, blue, and then orange at the end. So like so. Okay, and I think this size will do for each of the buttons, and we're just gonna position it over the guitar. This doesn't look as good as I was hoping it would look, but it gets the job done. Alrighty, we got all the buttons in place. And I think we're also going to add a soul torch as like a little whammy bar. I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm excited to try it. Okay, yeah, this looks awful. The only thing left to do, I guess, is to add those speakers. All right, I think that will do it. Oh, wait. We need the coin return. And with that, the final arcade machine has been completed, which is super, super exciting. And that's going to do it for today's episode. So actually, hold on. Here's the things we still have to do. We have to add the decorations throughout the entire environment. That includes like the napkin holders, there's salt, pepper, Parmesan, and red pepper flakes. We need to do the pizzas, the salads, the cups. We need to set up the party stuff on the party tables. We have to do the cash register, the menu, the salad bar, drink station, kitchen, restrooms, stage area, janitorial closet. Actually, no, this is the maintenance closet. Janitorial closet will be next to the restrooms. Oh, but we're so close. We're almost done, and I'm so excited to finish this off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video. And if you're not following already, please consider following me on Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky, Instagram, and supporting me on Patreon, all at CurtisDoesADig. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.